Hello everybody and welcome back to another lockpicking video. Today we're going to have a look at this nice Ivana Necoloc with this intimidating keyway. So I got this lock also from Decoder with another half and another double euro. They all pick very similar and I've never heard of the brand Ivana Necoloc, so I was quite curious how this picks, how this turns out. And yeah, first of all, what is it? I think it's a Dutch lock, and all I could find that it is maybe a rebranding of an Anchor Infinity, which is also a Dutch company. And I found one blog mentioning this lock. This was from the Czech Lockpicking Championship in 2022. And the author of this blog, named Walter from Tool, mentioned that he brought one of these locks, as it is common for championships, and he could open it himself because he trained for it. But then in the whole championship, nobody was able to open this in 15 minutes. So these seem to be a good challenge, and I'm wondering why. I also had good troubles in getting the feel for it. And what you have to do is use a steep hook to pick through the warding, otherwise you're a bit stranded. I'm using no, not this one, but sorry, this one, the V05, and this one worked quite nice for me to go through the warding and pick the pins. But then you still need to be very gentle and really feel for the pins, and you have to, they all feel like taper drivers, so they spring up again. You have to revisit all the pins and so on again and again and again. And yeah, really difficult to feel. And I only got a small false set. I don't know how many security drivers will be in here, but yeah, just tabbing my way through the pick, hopefully. And I don't know what's inside. Let's find out. Let's put it in a vise and hopefully I can pick it. See you back in a second. Okay, here we are back in the vise. Since I don't have the key for it, I know we can reset the pins like this. And yeah, using this tensioner here and then a steep hook in 0.4 millimeters, the V05. And yeah, let's go. So, pin 1 is binding. Tiny click. Pin 2 is binding. Another click. Nothing on 3. 4 was binding, not anymore. Let's increase the tension. Okay, 1 is binding again. Good click, and now it's jiggly. Nothing on 3. 4 is binding again. Okay, nice click. 5. No, let's check the front again. Yeah, tiny click on 1. And now 3 is binding. Nice click. Wants to be set deep. Feels set. 4 still set. Now I'm on 5. Nice click. Let's check all the others. 1 is good. 2 is good. 3. I just tapped 3 and we got some core movement. So let's see. That is 6, and I get some counter rotation. Nice. And we're open. So now I'm very, very curious to see what's inside. Okay, a quick fast forward break. So I just put in all the driver pins on top of the key pins, and as you can see, none of them is too short. All of them block the shear line, which is nice to see. And you can see that they're similar in height. And you will wondering why I'm telling it like this. Just wait until you see how long the driver pins are in a second. Okay, welcome back from fast forward. This is the core, and I just checked for any milling or so, but no, these are just smooth chambers, nothing special here. Also there's no filing going on, the shear line is nice and clean. The C-clip is only a bit strange because it has this ring holding it in place. But besides from that, there's nothing special on the core. Also the housing, nothing to it, 6 pins, that's all. And also the pinning is surprisingly unsecure for what it is throwing at you when you try to pick it. It's basically only standard drivers and only one tiny spool. I knew there were only a couple of spools. I thought there were 2, one in 5 and one in 6. But I only found the one in 6 now, which took me a bit by surprise. And check out how short these driver pins in the first chambers and in the last chambers are. I really thought that the pin stack would be too short, meaning like, if you would, for example, put this number 4 pin, key pin in here, and you take a too short driver, your pin stack is too short, and then this pin stack will not be active. But no, as I've shown before, this is not the case for this lock, which is nice to see. But these short drivers really took me by surprise. And I really thought there was some milling going on or so, because they really felt like step drivers, tapered drivers. I always had to come back and tap on them a couple of times to get the open. And this is really weird. I don't know why this lock was so difficult to pick. Really can't tell, but it is how it is. Besides from that, it's nice that it has anti-drill protection. 2 rods here and 2 are here, which fell out in the gutting. But if you have any idea why this lock is so difficult to pick for what it is worth, just 5 standard pins and 1 security driver, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching if you're still here, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!